before and after. This is a lot brighter. We got how many lumens? We got almost 3,300 lumens compared to, what do we have before? We had this bulb, this stinky little bulb. Let's unscrew it real quick. We had 400, I don't know if you can read it, 450 lumens. So they're right there. So, what was that? Almost 4x, maybe 3x, 3.5x. Actually no, that's like almost 10x of what that is. That's a lot of lumens. So you can see here I got it tied in. I had to cut off these old connectors, these little barrel connectors. I don't have those. So I cut those off. I had to take the panel off that was here. You can see it's kind of, let me step up a little bit more. You might be able to see there's a little tiny line right here. I had to scrub. This is a lot more clean underneath here, but now it shows how much more I could clean over here. So I didn't use my sponge technique up here. So I might do that before I button that things up, but everything's good, tidied up. I gotta put everything back on here. I was able to clean that guy. That's all cleaned up. But if we go back to the inside of the machine, you can see how much of a difference. You got clean side doors, and then you see the wall next to it, it's yellow. That used to be that same color. So before we get started into doing this stuff, I want to do a quick clean, make sure everything is just wiped down. I'll start off with a fairly nice machine, even though it's already kind of nice. So let's do a quick cleanup, and then we'll start taking these guys off. Holy moly, that was a lot of work. You can see it's really shiny now. There are some spots I didn't totally clean up. Maybe I should just put some more effort into it around there. But overall, I mean, you can see it's a lot brighter in here. I mean, it's also because of that guy. Cleaned up the spindle a little bit. It's almost like an infomercial for Simple Green. So go around here, it's all clean over here. I did have all the chips cleaned out, but then off camera I did a final wipe up underneath here, and all these chips started falling out. So it's probably a good thing that I don't, go too crazy cleaning this out, because once we take these guys off, I guarantee you there's going to be, I don't know if you guys can see, but I guarantee there's going to be chips in there. So here we are, it's all clean. Since we got this all cleaned out now, let's take off the weight covers and see what's underneath there. Alrighty, so here we go. You can see we got the Y-axis weight cover off. We're gonna take off that guy, that little front panel there. You can see that the previous owner had put some silicone there. There's probably a spot where it leaks. So I'll probably redo that when I reinstall it, but you can see now, good thing I cleaned the machine. You can see all these chips in the guards. You know, let's move the axis real quick so you guys can see more. Go up here. And then X, we'll go this way. All the way over. So, we go over here. Oh yeah. There's plenty of chips in here. All these chips. So, we of course need to clean all that out. I would love to take the Z-axis weight cover off, but the previous owner looks like they might have sheared a bolt down here, as well as this guy is all rounded out. So, I'm stuck with that right now in the position it's in, so I'm going to try and, you know, shake it loose and get whatever I can out of it. Probably clean that up there too. Clean this out, clean this out. And so I'll probably leave the weight covers off right now so we can clean up, but also we'll use this stuff back here, these little pads, and we will level the machine next. So for this video, we'll probably just finish up. Let's clean up this stuff, and then we'll call it a day. Also, I noticed this. I don't know if these bevel washers are supposed to be loose like this. I guess they don't have anywhere to go. It's more of just a tension kind of technique or something. I don't know. But let's get set up. Let's clean up this mess, and let's go rest. All right. Okay, so fun times. I was cleaning up, and I was gonna take you guys on a little journey. You guys are, you know, sitting in a little camera case. So I was gonna move the bed back so I can go and vacuum up underneath. And I suddenly got a axis error down here, and I couldn't figure out how to clear it. I turned the machine on and off, whatever. Kept going. I kept getting it on, turning it on when when I was trying to move it. I got it fixed now. That's after going online, finding the manual, and resetting the motor. I think it was a relay is what it called it, but it's basically this guy right here. So I would turn the machine off, turn it back on, and it kept coming back. And that was my issue. So in case any of you guys have that issue, that's your solution. So we're back in motion now. I'm probably gonna cut the video off here. I'm probably gonna clean up the rest of this, you know, off camera, and then we'll get started with the machine leveling next time. But yeah, I was kind of worried for a second that I just, you know, suddenly screwed up the machine, that I couldn't move it anymore. But you guys can see now I can move it back and forth. Let's go to Y. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Keep going back. So it all works now. I'm happy again. So I was worried for a second there that I'd have to get a new, like, you know, driver or something in regards with the motors and moving, but so far so good. Looks good. And I'll clean up the last bit of this, and then next video we'll start off with maybe some lube for the Zerk fittings, or in the Zerk fittings, and then we'll worry about leveling the machine out before we do any test cuts, or we might do the cold start. I have to go read the manual some more and figure out if, I don't know if cold starting it before it's level or after level really matters, but maybe I'll get it level first. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in, you know, watching my journey. If you haven't already, subscribe, follow me on Instagram. I post some more pictures on there, like this stuff that I get from Amazon. Got my new light that I installed. You guys probably saw that before the video came out. And yeah, cut it off now, and I'll see you guys next time.